Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. Tonight, we're starting off with business sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. Las Vegas's economy is booming with more and more tourists returning. So why are unemployment rates still high? Review Journal's RENEE SUMMEROUR has more on when experts say our city will see a full recovery. RENEE?
Jen, from the return of big concerts to crowded resorts, signs of Las Vegas's economic revival is not hard to miss, but the workforce that supports it has yet to see the same rebound. Why hospitality jobs haven't recovered at the same rate as the demand in the tourism industry is complicated, says Stephen Miller, an economic professor at UNLV. Over at the El Cortez, they have returned to pre-pandemic employment levels of about 500 workers, but finding people to hire has been difficult.
We have had some challenges. We've been holding job fairs. We've done 2. We have another job fair coming up this coming Wednesday. Now we want to add about 40 positions. We want to add more housekeepers, more security, more food and beverage.
The right to return bill that became law in July was supposed to help give certain employees at hospitality and gaming companies the right of first refusal for their old jobs. But it may be too soon to know if it's worked. Jen?
Thanks, RENEE. Economists say Southern Nevada is at least 18 months away from a full recovery, and what those jobs look like could be quite different. In other top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. During the holidays, there's usually an uptick in crimes, but over Labor Day weekend, North Las Vegas police were unusually busy investigating 5 homicides. The string of deaths started on Friday. Officials say 32-year-old Philip Williams was fatally shot in a desert area near Cheyenne Avenue. Here's a map of all homicides in the valley over the holiday weekend. Records show overall homicides are up in North Las Vegas, with 26 so far this year compared to 18 same time last year. After being sent to one of the hardest hit places ravaged by Hurricane Ida, crews from here in the valley returned to Vegas today. Review Journal's James Schaefer has their story.
The devastation of Hurricane Ida was a call to action for Nevada Task Force 1. The group of Nevadan fire and rescue personnel was sent to Grand Isle, Louisiana to provide ground reconnaissance. Grand Isle being Louisiana's last remaining inhabited barrier island, which took the brunt of force from Hurricane Ida. After their mission was complete, the team returned home to headquarters in Las Vegas Tuesday, including COLTON MECHAM.
It's an honor. It's definitely a humbling experience. Get to realize the blessings that we have, and especially just being able to get out there and help. That was probably the biggest blessing of all. Makes you realize how good life is and how much people take it for granted.
For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm James Schaefer.
Well, firefighters are making good progress on California's Caldor fire. Bears have reportedly moved in. According to outlets in California, police reported 15 out of 17 possible break-in calls were actually bears. Now a check on your weather, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. No matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 hour is here for you. It's staying hot until Wednesday night. Tonight's lows should hit the 80s with slight breezes coming through. Then Wednesday is expected to be similar, highs in the triple digits with lows in the 80s. Expect things to start cooling off slightly through the end of the week with a slight chance of rain on Friday. Otherwise, expect sunny skies and only slight winds. In Lifestyle, sponsored by Oakmont of Las Vegas Assisted Living and Memory Care, the best care for the best life. Speaking of the weather, as you know, fall is just around the corner. Check out these stunning autumn views of gold leaves, which can be found 2.5 hours from Las Vegas at Markagunt Plateau, just east of Cedar City, Utah. And over at the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas, what a lucky Labor Day it was for one guest who won $1 million on a 10-play draw poker machine. That's the record for the largest non-wide area progressive jackpot at the resort. The winner chose to remain anonymous.
Sports, sponsored by Station Casinos STN Sports. Download the app and get a bonus up to $500 when you sign up. As the Raiders get set to open their second season in Las Vegas, head coach John Gruden talked with Raiders beat writer Vinny Bonsignore about the upcoming season. On the process of turning the Raiders franchise around, Gruden said, "All I can concentrate on is getting better and positioning ourselves to win. I think we've got the players to do it, but it's been a grind." And on the pressure of the upcoming season, Gruden said, "I don't really feel pressure. I'm doing the best I can. I'm proud of the results we have gotten, but also realistic. I know what's at stake, but I'm not going to worry about it." Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. A bettor turned $10 into nearly $80,000 by hitting a 14-leg parlay on college football totals. The final leg cashed Monday when Ole Miss and Louisville stayed under 75.5 points in a 43-24 Ole Miss victory. The $10 bet earned $79,935.70. The wager was made with WinBet, which is not available in Nevada. For more details on this winning parlay, go to reviewjournal.com.
In health, sponsored by 4M Dental, love your smile again. Some good news on Nevada's COVID numbers, with 3 out of the 4 major metrics continuing to fall. Data from last Friday through the Labor Day show more than 3,000 new cases and 19 deaths, which is well below the 2-week moving average. The 2-week test positivity rate also declined. And here's a list of local vaccination clinics for you, including the Galleria at Sunset, UNLV Stan Fulton Building parking lot, and CSN North Las Vegas. For info on school-based clinics and third doses, go to Southern Nevada Health District's website. In entertainment, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada. Those planning bachelorette parties in Vegas can rejoice. The Chippendales are back. Caesars Entertainment originally shut the adult show down along with other small-capacity venues in May. However, the Chips will be back at the Rio this weekend. The show is also part of 2 upcoming streaming projects, Immigrant on Hulu and Curse of the Chippendales, the docuseries approved by Discovery+. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you're watching from YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to see more of our content. Watch Las Vegas Breaking News streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here for more 7 at 7 tomorrow. Take care.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.